Welcome to the Algebra Ready project, a partnership between the University of Arizona and the Helios Education Foundation. This video gives you a brief introduction to the project, an overview of the guiding theory of action, and examples of what the online learning block format has to offer. The Algebra Ready project focuses on professional development for teachers around rational numbers, which include fractions, decimals, percent, and ratios. We argue along with a growing number of researchers and educators that the first step to rational number learning is the development of early algebra skills. Rational numbers present the first opportunity that elementary and middle school students have to transition from absolute whole number thinking to relative multiplicative thinking. Thus, work with rational numbers, and in particular with fractions, is important for developing skills necessary for algebra. A report by the National Mathematics Advisory Panel suggests that students' progress in mathematics is impeded by their lack of understanding of rational numbers. According to the report, fluency with rational numbers, and especially fractions, is one of the critical foundations for learning algebra. Yet growing evidence suggests that relatively few students are able to master fraction problems even by high school. NAEP data show that 8th graders are only slightly better at solving fraction problems than 4th graders. Clearly there is a problem when 4 years of instruction do not substantially improve student proficiency. Therefore, we situated our work within this rational number problem. We have worked on developing and implementing a theory of action, a general treatment model for improving teachers' capacity for helping students learn rational numbers more effectively. Our theory is based on knowledge of the difficulties that students have in learning rational numbers, as well as research of ways that teachers can teach both for conceptual knowledge and skill proficiency. Our treatment model does not require an extensive change of what teachers are doing. Instead, we try to fine-tune and enhance their approach to teaching rational numbers in important ways, with emphasis both on skill efficiency and conceptual understanding. The model does, however, provide some content knowledge of mathematics that is useful for designing and delivering instruction. We emphasize working with teachers to develop instructional strategies for them to use in helping students understand rational numbers. The guiding principles of this theory of action can be seen throughout all of the Algebra Ready learning blocks. Each learning block incorporates rational numbers content with concrete classroom strategies for increasing students' conceptual and procedural understanding, as well as examples for how teachers can create opportunities for meaningful student practice in their classrooms. The online format of the learning blocks allows us to build content, make difficult concepts accessible, keep teachers engaged, and offer practical classroom applications. Participating teachers simultaneously receive audio and visual content. Here you will see examples of how visuals build with instruction. Feedback from participating teachers indicates that using visuals to build content increases the clarity of our learning blocks. Here, using dot pictures shows the lack of equivalence between part-to-part and part-to-whole ratios. In this example, visuals provide teachers with a student-friendly example of fractions conceptualized as division. The online format allows us to provide visual demonstrations of difficult concepts. Participating teachers are able to see real-time examples of the content as they listen to the instruction. Here, teachers are given examples of common sources of confusion when students are introduced to fractions. And in this example, teachers are taught to visualize key concepts that will help them make good use of test data. Visuals also demonstrate the importance of teaching conceptually rather than relying on algorithms. We understand the importance of keeping teachers engaged in professional development. We provide opportunities for teachers to interact with the presentation and to engage in meaningful discussions with other teachers. Rollovers allow teachers to directly interact with the learning blocks. Videos show teachers engaging real students, and feedback from participating teachers indicates that these glimpses into classrooms are especially appreciated.
So just like we can have different names, numbers can have different names. Okay? So my favorite number is, my lucky number is 24. So 24 has lots of different names. So another name for 24 could be 12 plus 12. Do you agree?
Yes.
Can you come up with different names for 24?
I got one.
Let's hear it.
I have actually two.
Okay, let's just hear one.
24 minus 0.
24 minus 0. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Okay, before we share any more, I want you to take a minute or two and write some names down on your paper.
Forums allow teachers to respond to the materials and to other teachers. This is an example of what teachers will see when they respond to questions in an Algebra Ready forum. In this last section, you will see how we translate concepts into practice by offering practical classroom applications. We know that test data can be overwhelming, so we offer practical ways to use data to identify student misconceptions that can inform instruction. Teachers respond very positively to activities they can take directly from learning blocks to their classrooms. We know teachers have different levels of technology available in their classrooms, so we make sure to provide activities that require little resources. For those that do have access to technology in their classrooms, we provide online interactive activities that are made available through the program. Here you will see how teachers can use online hundredth grids to demonstrate important concepts to students. Teachers can use the online interaction to shade different amounts of the hundredth grid. Our online number line allows teachers to demonstrate relationships between number lines and equations, as well as between fractions, decimals, and percents. This learning block format allows us to present content to teachers in realistic ways, around their busy schedules, and with all the added advantages of an online format. Teachers leave the Algebra Ready program with new ideas, online tools, classroom activities, and opportunities to form working relationships with other local and distant teachers. If you are interested in learning more about this free professional development opportunity and more information about the research team, please check out the other materials at our website.